recap of game one. Don't ban Poppy, got Poppy.
Yep,
That's
that
all
was
that needs
about
to be said.
Yeet! Dope amp, yeah. Yeah, pretty
Also,
much.
MVP going to Guy Fieri, the 10-0-11 Swain. Absolutely
Gee,
gorgeous,
ab-
clean play.
absolute monster.
As we are already into picks and bans, as that last game took about 10 minutes longer than we feel it should have. Questionable calls to not
Don't
end.
get me started.
Dude, we're not, dude. Be
I
strong.
seen
Matt,
Be strong
yeah.
for Mother Clarence.
Pause
Jinx
like,
ban
okay, we're not
coming
we don't
out.
want to play Jinx, we're getting rid of it. Nope, bye. And so
I'm really,
DBP picks Sesh again.
I'm really surprised that they didn't even ban out Ezreal, to be completely honest, with how well of a game Fudgy had. They're just gonna pick Ezreal again. I guarantee you. If it's
Yeah,
a double pick.
I mean,
Miss
if it
Fortune's
works,
also
it
up.
works. I would not be surprised to see D back this same comp they just ran.
Wouldn't
Like
surprise me.
they didn't ban Poppy again, so that comp is incredibly strong, so tanky, it's so safe.
Y'all talk about this. I'm gonna get a drink.
All right.
Uh,
Possibly with a Braum like Lucian pickup here from Paw Patrol might do something.
yeah, Braum Lucian, in my opinion, is one of the strongest bot lanes in the meta right now. Just because, like,
List.
ooh, Callista. Well, that also works as well because if you pair Braum or if you pair Callista ult with Braum ult, the synergy is there, and it's just like you want to juggle. Like, okay, let's juggle. It's like one, two.
There's the Thresh Ezreal bot lanes, both bot lanes locked in.
This is gonna be a rough game for
Poppy,
bot
so
lane.
same picks, same order it seems. On the side of DP, hey, if it works, if it ain't broke, fix
Don't
it.
fix it, dude. I love that saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, game. This is really weird. We see the Sejuani, which I think is going to be a better pickup. A lot more capability to be a bit more active around the map.
And we're already seeing like better engage potential, whereas all they really had was Maokai in the game. Getting Braum, Sejuani, Lista ult, like you already have a lot of potential in there. Smartly, I think banning away the Scion and the Swain, I think those were two very, very smart bans. Make DVP change it up at least a little bit. Less tanky.
Jesus,
Hi, I'm
Peter.
back.
That way we
Tell me how
noticed.
you really feel. Yikes.
They may have banned out Violet Sociocat just a little bit.
Just a little bit. 4 bans at her.
4 bans at her. Malphite. I don't know if she plays Malphite.
She doesn't play Malphite.
Maybe she should. You played Cho'Gath mid? I feel like you can play Malphite mid.
I'll play it in the spreadsheet as 5 bans against her because I do what I want. Nico! Let's
Dude.
go! Okay,
The
this
true-
champion is busted, dude. Oh my god. Please don't ban Nico against me next week. Thanks.
Nico's got over
Please
50%
don't
win
do
rate
that. Win rate, my
in
dude.
4 different roles right now.
Yup! 57% bot. Absolutely
Yeah.
bonkers champion.
So I'm interested to see if they go a kind of a standard AP Nico build,
Dude,
or
don't
if they
it's-
go like the on hit that's been running bot lane.
It'll depend on where it goes. If it goes top, it's going to be the on hit for sure. Mid, probably going to be the AP burst type thing. And it's totally a champion that could
AP
go.
burst would be so much smarter, in my opinion, because you have such lockdown, such wombo combo potential, which Sejuani go ult. Like I feel like having the AP burst would be smarter.
Also,
then,
it doesn't seem like a champion StarCraft or OP would necessarily play top. I mean, both as AD carries, like it does kind of make sense, but I don't know how much experience those two have with this New Nico and PAW Vladimir. Okay, that's definitely going to Violet. Sociocat mid. Actually, I say definitely. Actually, no. That the solo lanes are flexible. So who knows? I want to say Vladimir top. Actually, when we look at
I would
these
assume
matchups.
Vladimir top. Vladimir top into Darius, it should be pretty good for Vladimir.
Dude, all I'm gonna say is, please don't copyright what I'm about to do, but please come on and slam.
Come on,
Welcome,
let's slam,
copyrighted.
and welcome to the
And
jam.
this
Stream
is
is now done.
Okay, story time. My first drum corps camp. They didn't know how they wake everyone up by just like blasting music and be like, "Good morning, cadets." The first like morning wake up song was
Please do
that
that.
thing, the "Come on and slam," yada
Dude,
yada.
the Space Jam theme, dude, I'm all
Space
about
Jam, yeah. My first
pretty much
night of
it.
my first morning of cadets, I woke up to the Space Jam theme. I was just like, oh my god.
Dude, atta boy, that's how you live life. Actually, I think I have a friend who's sorry, complete cyber conversation league. I got a friend who's marching front on for cadets this year for the first time.
Wait, what's their name?
Jacob on.
Jacob what?
Jacob on. It's like AHN.
Is Trumpet?
He's a front ensemble member.
Okay, then I would have no
Hey,
idea. I have had no interaction with Pit.
Real
Oh, dude,
question, like, do you march front ensemble? Is that like,
nah.
Very, 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 very technically you do.
You can. Back in the day, we can talk about the marching timpani and violins.
oh. Alright, enough
Back
of
in my
marching.
day.
What? Let's talk more about marching band. I
Let's
love marching
not
bands.
talk more about marching.
Let's do it.
Dude, I'm all about it.
I expect in this game, I'm gonna call it right now. I'm gonna call it DBP throw. I'm gonna expect them to get ahead and have game in control, and then they're gonna throw the hell out of the game.
They're gonna have the opportunity. What you're saying is they're gonna have the opportunity to end, and then they're not going to, and then they're gonna lose.
Yes. And then Paw Patrol's gonna steal Baron again, and they're like this.
Yikes!
I think I'm gonna.
My fingers bleeding.
I think I'm gonna disagree with you. I think Sophie and Poppy's gonna learn from their mistakes last time.
Well, they got Poppy, so it's an automatic.
Yeah,
it's freeload.
I know, that's the only reason I want to keep giving them that edge. That's why I say they'll get ahead, but I think they're just gonna make some poor macro decisions.
But they have Poppy, so they auto win.
Dude, I'm just. It's in the name. It's like, don't ban Poppy. Like, are you being nice people and abiding by their rules?
Looks like we're going to see Opie here on the Callista.
Wait.
I'm not sure what his experience
I don't.
is.
I've been around since season 1. Opie's been around since season 2, and I don't know his experience on Callista. So we're hopeless. Shut it down, guys. We've lost all hope. I'm ending the stream.
Wait.
Yeah, I mean, get Poppy, win game. Win condition for don't ban Poppy. Get Poppy, win game.
Yeah.
Right? Simple as
Wait,
that.
do I have any more cadet stories?
Wow. So Opie doesn't look like Opie's played Callista like this season yet.
Can I get a yike in the chat? Can I also
like...
get a?
I'm sorry. I had to update the OPGG. Has played one game of Callista, went 12, 3, and 6.
Wait, StarCraft is playing Nico top. Wait, hello.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's playing on hit. Cool. Dude. On hit Nico.
With Vladimir mid. Oh, alright.
Huh. I mean, that actually kind of makes sense. Like, the Nico can still lane bully the Darius, similar to the Vladimir, and Vladimir is a decent comfort pick for Violet Sociocat. She's already pulled it out this season.
Dude.
This, if Opie was to ever shine, I think this would be his time. You can really, really mess up a lane like Thresh Ezreal that has a lot of skill shots. You can your auto attacks and dashes well.
Do you jump?
Or you can just jump straight into hooks and die. So OP's either gonna like be the star here or is going to feed kills, and I don't think there's any in between.
I think this comp is better suited to match up against DBP though, and you're also putting
Oh, yes.
StarCraft, if you're not putting him AD carry, you're putting him on a carry in the top lane, who's an AD
That's
carry, quote unquote, Nico. So he should be able to bully this Darius and get ahead off that, and should be able to just shred this front line, especially with how safe and slippery Nico is. So I think PAW pulls it back. I hesitantly say that, but I think they pull it back and make this a tie series.
See, now hear me out, and I have a story behind this. I was watching
Is that
another
story to come on and slam and welcome to the jam?
No, it actually involves Braum. I was watching one of the other members, females, yes.
And then he come on and slammed and welcomed you to the jam.
Nah, Biscuit was streaming earlier.
Biscuit, don't call me Biscuit. Biscuit hat.
Jesus, but he was streaming earlier.
I'm done trolling.
He ended up getting into a game. This is gonna be the stupidest thing you've ever heard. The
you say that, but I've heard some stupid shit.
This is really dumb. The dude he's playing with, and who's his mid laner, insta-locks Braum mid lane.
Nice.
Oof. That's a yikes from me, dog.
So he was like, do I dodge? And I was just thinking about this. I was like, surprise. This is going to be Vladimir support, Braum mid. These are the new meta picks. You play Braum mid and you run like press the attack, because that would, or fleet footwork or something that like increases your attack. I guess.
You know, you could call it new meta. I call it idiotic, stupid, dumb.
Dude, where's the don't knock it till you try it? Hold on. That's like saying Fiddlesticks support is bad.
But Fiddlesticks support is bad. Also, I'm gonna mute self now. Have fun, guys.
Thank you, sir. We greatly appreciate your contributions.
I'm unmuting to say I'm not a sir. I am a. I'll fucking know what the gender neutral equivalent is.
You're a they?
They. Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
Hey!
Well, thank you, them.
Thank you, them. Thank you, them. Thank you. Okay, I'm out.
Dude, wait, I'm not trying to. Oh, he has, dude. He put it out. He put the Dunkmaster skin.
Nah.
Dude, that's what I'm about. I'm about that sweet Dunkmaster.
So, thankfully, like StarCraft does not have a lot of experience on the Nico. But I mean, she's not an incredibly like mechanically skillful champion, so that should you, especially because player on hit, so it's like see.
Yeah, I think Nico to me has just been very difficult to adapt to champion. She's very unique. Was one of those champions that I don't think you'll ever get used to. Also, I may not know this, so if our sponsor will happily chime in. Violet Sociocat is running Predator mid on a Vladimir. Can you give me some background?
Predator Vladimir mid. I'm guessing she expects to shove in, but you're against the Zig, so you can't do that. And roam.
Whoops.
Where are we pausing at?
10. 15? Wait.
I'm at
13. Okay, pause at 20. Okay, I'm pausing at 20. We good?
Alright, yeah.
Alright, let's get this game started. 3. Let's do it.
Was way harder than it should have been.
Dude, it's okay.
So Dope and Poppy going for a blockade start. Not very interesting or entertaining. Sad day. Come on, this is PMA LCS. Supposed to be invades every game. Crazy level 1 shit. I'm actually surprised that PAW isn't like stacking right now. They've got a pretty decent level 1. But I don't. So, yeah, how about that? How about that, Mr. Matt?
Dude.
+5.
Ooh, there it is. Dude, that's what you want. Is you want that clean Ezreal Q. Listen, you hit your first ability, you win the game. Is all I say. Ezreal was the first one to hit an ability, therefore DBP will win the game.
You know, I'm not quite sure that's how it works, but we'll go with that.
Okay, what do you mean? Dude, it's statistically proven. 60% of the time it works all the time.
That was a sad leash from Paw Patrol, I gotta say. Not much better from Dope and Poppy. Like, you gotta give a couple extra on attacks. You won't miss the wave. You'll be fine.
Yeah, dude, do for your homies, and your homies will do for you.
True.
That is the motto of playing League. If you screw your jungler's gonna be like, no gangster. You garbage.
I'm sure that's what both junglers are saying to their bot lane right now.
Yeah, it just immediately becomes a flame fest. You didn't help me. We all know those entitled privileged junglers. Not saying that these guys are. Clarification. But like when you're in solo queue and you're playing.
Garfield Juice, that was Dope and Poppy managed to take game 1 mostly because they had Poppy. And they had Poppy again in game 2, so we're gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm all for the philosophy that Poppy is considered OP when given to Don't Ban Poppy. It's like giving for an LCS comparison, it's like giving Sneaky Jin. Although Jin's not very good right now. So
yeah.
But when Jin was good, if you gave Sneaky Jin GG. But side note,
win conditions. What do you feel the win conditions are here for either side?
Man, I really just think with a lot of the momentum coming in, Don't Ban Poppy just needs to do what they did last game. Maybe a little bit quicker, but I think that's just gonna be a running joke. As for what needs to be done on the side of Paw Patrol, I think there's a lot of potential as to who could be the one to carry this game. I think StarCraft could do it. I think OP could do it. It really depends on how well OP plays this matchup. But I think any of the individual laners, I should say the solo laners or the AD can definitely carry this game. It's not like a double carry on the Sejuani.
Yeah.
But they need to make sure that they are, one, they're all kind of agreeing on the target when they go into engage. It seems like there's been some disconnect on that. So whoever their shot caller is kind of needs to be like, hey, this is our target. Take them, then we'll proceed. But I think what I'm gonna say is play if Paw Patrol can play to objectives. If they can get those barons, if they can get the drags, and they can get these early towers quicker, I think they have a good chance.
So as Sean's pointed out, we don't have overlay, we don't have much, but I think there we go. Finally getting fixed up. So yeah, for those of you just joining, we are in game 2, DBP versus Paw Patrol, and DBP taking a very convincing game 1, but Paw Patrol has really changed up the bans. They changed up their team comp here, hopefully to get a better result here in game 2.
Yeah. And I think a lot of what's going to be attributed to the difference in this game is having a bruiser top laner. You had a flat tank. Who's really going to be the major tank? Who's going to be your front line now? Like obviously Darius is a huge threat because he heals with his steal. But what is that name? You have Poppy who will be tanky, and you have Thresh who will be. I see Thresh as a utility support. He builds for sustain. So I think what's going to happen is you're going to see this. You're going to see Poppy taking a lot more damage, being a lot more engaged in the fight, and as well as Darius. But Darius is going to be a little bit easier to take.
Nice roots there onto Symphony from StarCraft. That was like 3 in a row he just hit to get really nice damage.
Yeah, dude.
I did hear, because I don't know too much about the on-hit Nico build. This is fairly new and I haven't looked much at it. But I do know that there are a lot of people that play it and they don't really put any points into Q until like almost level 10. At least. Oh, I say level 10 because that's what Sean said in his stream, and I believe Sean. Yeah. Well, we have some disagreements at maybe level 10, level 13, but still, StarCraft again. I think he has like maybe 3 games on Nico. I don't know if he's played even a game on hit Nico before. So.
And we see Symphonian rushing the Merc Treads early, trying to get out of, getting the tenacity to get out of this, like, these roots and stuff like that.
You can also try to dodge them, that's an option, but if you're just going to get hit by everyone, I guess Merc Treads is the way to go. As Paw Patrol trying to get an early dragon here, but oh my goodness. Gert, sometimes you just gotta take the hook. Don't flash and get your AD hooked.
Yeah. And especially if you have 2 there, just go ahead and take the hook. What are the odds they're gonna go in? What are the odds they go in on 3v2?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just me personally. Like, I'm bold enough to consider it because I just play the game dangerously.
Right.
I'm all about that. Going for those big plays. You really shouldn't, but you do it anyways.
And the bummer too is that like now it's flashed down from this is Gert, so that's a lot of engage potential kind of gone on the side of Paw Patrol.
Yeah, I mean, really, you want to. I think as a Braum, and someone who's I've recently been playing a lot of Braum, like awesome, the manliest man. But a lot of what your engage is you want to try and poke with Q from afar. And what I like to do, I'm talking about this in like my bold play strategy, just flash in an ult. You're gonna you're gonna have to burn 2 things yourself. You're either gonna burn a flash out of them, or you're gonna hit them, or you're gonna knock them up, and you can just start stacking your passive on them. And if you have good communication with your AD, they'll be following up and helping you apply your passive, and it's almost free kill. I say that, but unless they have a really good escape or they have a ton of shields and health.
So we have some pretty even lanes, it seems. Little slight lead CS down at bottom. Bit of CS like 16 in the mid lane. So Violet Sociocat farming very, very well against Ziggs. See an Ezreal ult come out to try to clear the wave. I'm not sure if he's wanting to back. I'm not sure why he wants to there. Hook does come out. Bromwell coming out. Threshold Ignite onto the Callista. And nothing more will come from it. Some ults and ignites blown. Other than that, farming.
Yeah, OP was nuts. I mean, we saw this last game with the Kings. Just OP is not in the ideal position.
Ooh, that hook still does catch, and just a safety ult from the Callista there. As you see Symphonian trying to go into StarCraft, had to flash out of the way. The ult is now flashed down from Darius as the bullying continues up top lane.
Yeah, but just kind of going back to what we saw in the trade bot, we saw a little bit of this last game, and it's just OP needs to understand the position positioning a little bit better. I get Thresh Hook has a little bit of an odd hitbox range. It feels like it's much longer than like if he hits you from forever away. Like you're just like, I can't really do anything about that.
Alright, nice. First blood coming in for Vladimir. And I think that is actually a great person to get that kill on. Allie is farmed up right now. She's playing confidently. She's got Predator on. Oh my goodness, the ult. And they will secure the dragon. That was a beautiful ult from Frontlash. My goodness. That was nice. Well, don't ban Poppy. They got Poppy. They win games.
This is the can we? Hey, sorry, I want to get a word out to our sponsor here. Hey, hey sponsor, can we get a statistic of what the win rate is when Don't Ban Poppy gets Poppy? My sponsor's telling me it's 100%. No. I'm just saying, dude. Listen, I work. Side note, I work with numbers and statistics. The numbers don't lie. Okay. We all know. I don't know if they could hear you, but that was a fun thing. He makes really good spreadsheets. So he makes really good spreadsheets. So let's. Oh shit! Damn, I'm really bad at this. Damn you.
So back to the game here. I hope they start focusing a little more of their attention, Paw Patrol, into their mid lane. Allie is up in CS. She has first blood. She's got Predator. She can really start to take control of the game, and you get a couple more kills funneled into her. She'll start to 1v5 and just completely decimate everything.
Yeah, and something I want to look at really quickly. Let's look a little bit at the itemization difference, because obviously these champions are very different. We have very different itemization. Like, look, you see the one I want to focus on is the jungle. We see them both opting for the starting the Cinder Hulk. Really smart. I think that's like, no matter what, I think that's, you know, especially for the champions of playing. Oh, good block by Braum.
Yeah. I'm not sure what Fudgy's really doing, just kind of throwing out these ults. Like, I don't know what he expects to get out of them, especially with Braum just having a shield.
I think tier stacking. It counts for tier
I think there's better ways to stack a tier than throwing out your ultimate, but...
Oh my god.
Nice hook from Jaundice. Is this his Gert's gonna come in? Doesn't have the Sejuani down there yet. Poppy looking topside, possibly for Riptail now. As Sejuani does finally come down, will miss the ult. Fudgy Ditters gonna have to get on that lantern, goes away from the lantern. We're not going to get ignited and probably just walk out of here. And wait, Gert died? How did? Oh, Zig's ult. Zig's ult managed to catch him. You have a lantern. Oh my goodness, Flash coming out from Brooklyn 99, and Fudgy Ditter was able to escape thanks to a Thresh lantern. Well placed.
Poppy.
And there's Poppy, Flash me out of Callista. And oh my god, these Thresh hooks though. Just the very tip end getting that. God, that's been like the 4th time I've seen just the very tip pixel of a Thresh hook land onto somebody. Jaundice is playing very, very clean on him.
Yeah, that was just... I don't think you can get much better at Thresh than that. Like, someone... Like, I hate doing comparisons, because I know that I compare myself to a lot of people, but the way that Jaundice is playing reminds me a lot of, like, watching when I first started casting. I was watching Slaga play and he made it with a point and click ability. So right now Jaundice is just making something a point and click. And it's just like, you're just like, dude, how are you hitting me? This is ridiculous. Yeah, but we see top lane CS even.
Which I'm actually pretty surprised by. Like, very early, StarCraft was really getting a lot of damage and harass onto Symphony, and I'm surprised the CS differential is as big as it is. Although I know that playing the on Nico, not super strong to start out with, so harassing's a little tougher to do.
Oh,
Associate Cat getting a little caught here. We'll have to flash out of that thresh hook. Smart decision.
Very well timed flash as well. You know, a split second differential could have been life or death. Saying, "Hey, I'm gonna miss this. I'm gonna get hooked."
Dragon looks to be on the board here for DBP. Big aggression coming in. Bravo teleport coming in from the Nico as they do secure the dragon. But they're now kind of caught into the dragon pit. Poppy ult gets rid of him. Ziggs ult comes down. Frontlash very low. Will go down to Callista. No, Nico picks it up as Jaundice also will end up going down to the Braum, unfortunately, picked up that kill. And Dragon does go over to the side of DBP, but 2 kills picked up by PAW Patrol as they will look for the mid tower here.
Yeah, really good turn. Something I want to note, and this may have been something I missed. If I'm not mistaken, OP ulted, and we didn't see a really good reconnect from Gert. And I'm sorry, I'm talking about a lot of negative. Both teams did super well, but when Callista has an ult like that,
nice catch onto Symphony, who is able to flash away and re-grab StarCraft. Martha gotta get back in there. And Symphony looking for a 2v1. Oh, you're gonna take a tower shot, and that'll be the end. You got a little over aggressive there.
I think he got jebaited. I think he was attacking, or he was looking at clone.
Jebaited. I think he kind of jebaited himself into the tower. I don't know about that.
All I can think of is like, and like you say that, and all I can think of is like, this tower wasn't here 10 seconds ago. When did this get here? You're just sitting there taking hits. So,
Yeah. Nicely done to pick up the first turret in the bot lane, as Ezreal is looking to kind of maintain a lead once again, just like he did last game. As Ziggs ult comes out and easily dodged by that Sociocat. I was about to say, if he went in on that,
dude, that's the
not for a Braum.
Dude, that's the spicy plays I want to see. I want to see some sweet hooks to under tower, to play, to box, to flash, to W, to
just
everything.
pressing every key.
Just press your face on the keyboard and just motorboat your keyboard.
Ellie using the Proto Belt there, does have Predator available, does have ults available, but won't go in with the with bottling coming to mid.
Free 20-minute Muramana here.
Alright, no flash anymore from Symphonian. Looks like he will get ulted down. StarCraft auto, and that is the power of on-hit Nico without even a full item being built yet. That is still quite a strong champion. Jaundice, the tower is gonna go down. Oh my goodness gracious. The thresh hooks. Incredible.
This kid is bananas. Wow. Alright. I think it's the second time already, dude. Alright. Let's please not get copyrighted. Thank you.
Just the very last few seconds being able to pick up the Rift Herald, giving it over to StarCraft. That was a nice pickup response there from PAW Patrol. Man, Jaundice has been looking really solid on Thresh. He did so last game well.
Yeah.
Getting some really clutch hooks already in this game.
I agree. Even though you're not saying like, dude, he doesn't have a perfect KD, he's died twice. Like, sometimes you gotta make these sacrifices. But like, he's playing so incredibly well. He's like adapting so well to like the situation around him.
So, looks like a 1,500 gold lead side of DBP as we see a gank coming in mid from Jaundice. Is he going to have another clutch hook? No, Barkle99 will get him out. Hook will miss. Flay does get him in, slows and flays his front lash. Won't look to continue and follow up onto a Sejuani. Going toward the bot lane now where they're looking at a 3-man pull from Darius. Trading tower aggro's, and there's Poppy doing Poppy things. Knocking people into walls, killing Vladimir's.
So wait, can I like try and now our sponsor please correct me. Front lash is not a Poppy one trick.
John, oh my god.
Front lash to a
Jaundice, my man, the hooks. Try to get some damage back, StarCraft, but it's just not there. Callista ult saving. Oh, the flash flay ignite. And another hook onto Nico. Jaundice playing out of his mind on this Thresh right now. Oh my goodness, this Fudgy is just taking down the top turret, smacking the Sejuani with Q after Q, auto after auto. And they're knocking on 2 lanes right now. Ziggs actually walking up mid. Oh, that's an ult under tower from Barkle99. Ezreal somehow escapes that with the heal and front lash with about 10 health, also escapes the bot lane. Wow. Very, very close calls across them.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of sitting here with like my jaw drooped. I'm still kind of just like, what in the hell? These hooks are just bananas, dude. This guy is like...
I will say, as DBP looking to take a 3rd dragon now, I've enjoyed this game already more than the last one, because this is a lot more kind of individual micro play than macro. There hasn't been a lot of macro going on. It's just been individual playmaking leading to pushing towers on the side of DBP. And so just some really kind of hype moments coming from this game. It's been very entertaining to watch already, just 22 minutes in.
Yeah, it's much more fast paced than last game, like where we saw last game, we kind of wanted to go for that slow stranglehold. This game, they're like, we're not going to play for the long game, because if we let you guys get too far into the late game, it might be dangerous for us. They're going to try and kind of speed up the process, speed up the stranglehold, I guess.
And we now see, walking into a bush of death. Jaundice will go down there. Ziggs ult coming out, TP coming in. They're going to try to turn this. Nice ult there on Symphonian with Opie on the side. Is going to be able to take down lots of low members on Paw Patrol. Opie, unfortunately, unable to pick up a kill there, as Rift Herald gets spawned, and they're going to be pushing down mid. Those are some low health bars, though, on Paw Patrol to try to keep pushing this down. Budgie Ditters just getting the right Q will easily pop somebody. So Cat looking on the side. Will she pop Predator here? Looks no. She will back off. Rift Herald will not get any towers, and it is a reset from Paw Patrol.
Dude, that red buff was posing. Red buff is flexing on us all. I don't know if anybody else had that, but like red buff was straight up flexing.
Did not see that.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of ward coverage from DBP in the topside jungle of Paw Patrol. I wonder if they were able to clear that out.
Yeah, I think. Man, I don't know. I kind of just think Paw Patrol is just letting it sit because they know that the objective is coming up. There's that, and they know that's like, alright, we're gonna have to fight for it, and then they're gonna try and do what they did last game and try and get that sweet steal.
There goes blue buff, going from Paw Patrol now. Poppy just kind of running over the map, doing Poppy things. Jaundice, Flay, hook into Barklin. Barklin will go down to the Ezreal finally. Another Flay, another hook. Finally does miss one, but Ezreal still able to pick up the kill. As Vosos Cat, oh my goodness, the Flay stopping the Flash from going over the wall. Hook, holy shit. Jaundice, my man, you are nuts this game.
Nutty.
Setting up every single kill, just being so aggressive, so upfront. Like, as you can see, he has 8 of 9 kill participation. He has just been all over the map, setting his team up for this, playing absolutely ungodly Thresh work right now.
Dude, this man is a legend. Wait, sorry, I can't say that because we already have one.
It looks like they're backing off here, clearing out wars. They may go in for the Baron.
I think that's what that is.
Might be a little dangerous. I mean, they did just get the inhib down, but there are firearms up. Looks like they're going to be stacking a Death Bush.
Dude,
who's going to be the one to check it? Gert will be the one to go down for the Death Bush there. That's what happens when you don't have the ward coverage. And Barkley getting caught out as well. How are you still over there, my man? Is just going to try to run away, stall out time. DBP, not sure if they're going to push. They have a large wave up top going into the inhib. I'm not sure. Looks like they will be prioritizing Baron and catching the Sejuani over getting that other inhib. Kalista is also trying to clear the bot wave as well as Baron is started. And barring some amazing steal from Violent Sociocat, this will be secured. And it looks like there won't even be a contest for it, as going straight over DBP. They get to reset. Dragon comes up in 30 seconds. And now a very commanding lead. 7k gold lead coming out for DBP. All troll playing from behind.
I can't do math, so you're probably right. Oh, that's 7. I apparently can't do math, but like I'm supposed to be good with numbers.
Trying to pop their own Death Bush, but unfortunately Symphonia is just a little bit tanky. Front Lash flashing, stunning StarCraft into the wall. StarCraft unable to get the ult back off. And now 1 member for 2 down, and there is Jaundice again getting the hook.
This man is nutty.
Oh, do it again, do it. Oh, do it! Oh my god.
You do him like that?
Gotta do him like that. They will push down this inhibitor here. They will be knocking on the base. Now, please, DBP, just stay in. You can maybe finish off the bot tower, or you can do the Nexus turrets. Do not back off of this right now, for the love of God.
Oh, they're
alright, good. They're pushing with the Baron buff.
For Dragon. They go for Dragon. Oh my god,
Do not go for Dragon. Wow, Front Lash going in there for Opie. And beautiful Flay Ignite, unable to connect the hook. That would have been gorgeous had he done it. Jaundice will get saved by the heal from Fudgy Ditters as they are going for kills now, but aren't they able to finish him off? Holy shit, Jaundice, another as Satchel Charge finishing off the Braum. Minions are smacking on the Nexus right now. But Sociocat getting chunked down. Oh, is just going to be able to get out. Nope, there comes the Zig ult. Opie going down to the Ezreal as well. As StarCraft is the last one up here. Finally goes down to the Ziggs, and that is going to be the game. Absolute slaughterfest at the end there for DBP. Wow. That was some absolutely insane Thresh play. 16 kill participation of 18 kills. I swear I saw him miss like 3 hooks all game. And wow. That is my vote for MVP right there. I'll put that out there, I guess.
Dude, I'm gonna be frank.
Nice poll.
Yeah, stream can hear me now. We need an actual poll. I mean, yeah, that didn't make an actual poll. I'm making one. So who's the MVP and why is it Jaundice?
I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. But also, I do want to give credit where credit is due.
The entire team played amazingly.
Nutty well. I want to go look at damage graphs real quick. We see that.
Shout out to Guy Fieri for not dying this week.
Yeah, that was 2 games, beautiful, perfect KDA, Guy Fieri. And on Ziggs, like, not as tanky a champ as Swain. Um, like, just very well done, playing safe, playing it right. Yeah, wow, nicely done, Guy Fieri.
I would like to also, side note, give a shout out to Guy Fieri for doing 24k damage to turrets. That's bold. But yeah, and it's like that's just crazy, 26k damage to champions from Fudgy and 24k from Guy Fieri. Like this entire team just played so incredibly well.
I want to give my shout out to Fudgy Ditters, who in both games played incredibly well, got highest damage in both games, um, played absolutely clean Ezreal both times, and had John just not played absolutely out of his mind, and Guy Fieri not played so clean the first. I think some MVP may have been going out to as well. Um, so Fudge, like the unsung hero, I guess, of this week in 2-0 for DBP. Yeah, perhaps other teams may look at this and see, maybe we should ban Poppy in the future. That is just an option. Like, even though the Poppy wasn't the catalyst that caused all this, it still, they have a perfect record with Poppy. Any other final thoughts, Matt?
Um, keep that 100% win rate alive. Um, but yeah, in all seriousness, 2 really good games. Both Paw Patrol and Dolby and Poppy came out of the gates kind of a little slow in game 1, taking it a little bit slower pace, trying to make it work. Game 2 was just right out of the gate, like firing from the hip. Both teams played incredibly well. And I'm so sad to see like StarCraft played really well on this Nico, and this would be something that I would like to see more of. But yeah, just God, both these teams, like I think both teams have a lot of potential going forward.
And looking at Paw Patrol, they have a lot of the materials, and they have a lot of things going for them to do really well. Um, I think a lot of their macro is good. I think they play really well as a team. Um, Unfortunately, kind of both games seem like they just kind of started to get behind, and they got snowballed in both games, and they were able to get out of it. So if they can find what it takes to get them going and ahead in the early game, that may lead to some victory for them, because I think they have the shot calling, they have the team fight potential. Gotta get the ball rolling from.
And let's hop down to the player of the game channel. Yeet. Oh well, hello
Hello.
there.
Yo.
Did
Oh,
someone
hi.
say hook me, daddy? That's my question. Okay, my party interview's over. Have fun, guys.
Nice. Well, starting off, both of you guys, congratulations. Super clean week for both of you.
Thanks.
Dude, that was so pleasant.
What, my thanks?
Yeah, dude, you just said. Is it because you're coming off the deathless week? You're like, dude, it's a good day.
I'm content.
No, but I kind of want to talk about I want to start with you, Guy. Kind of going through what was going through your mind. In game 1, the Swain pick, what kind of directed you towards that versus something like we saw in game 2 with a little bit more of like a stay back and poke with Ziggs and not be as much of a bruiser mage.
Well, we needed AP for one. We were gonna do the Scion mid. We've already pulled out a couple of times, and something else top. But then we were like, fuck. And Swain was just honestly the first thing that anybody said, and I'm like, yeah, alright, I like that. So,
By anybody, he means me. But yeah.
yeah. She was like, you should do Swain. I'm like, we probably could have done something similarly, but the thing we noticed last week, was it last week? No, it was the week before, when we were playing against somebody. I don't even know who it was now. That was too long ago. We had, because of the comp they had, we had to peel Fudgy fucking days, and Swain actually is an incredibly good like disruption peel mid laner, because I can just stand in front of Fudgy and be like, "Hi, how you doing?" And and that's kind of what happened in that game even a little bit, because there were a couple of hooks. I was like, I literally don't care if I get hooked. So I got hooked. I'm like, "Hi, how you doing?" So it just worked out well for the comp.
My question's for either of you. Were you surprised they did not ban Poppy at 2 games?
Game 1 I wasn't, because Ali doesn't necessarily love just using the ban hammer against people's best champions. It's usually more of a it's like, what would fuck up this comp? So the Vi ban against Jinx and Kalista actually makes some sense.
Yeah.
In retrospect, like when they locked into Kalista, I'm like, okay, that Vi ban actually makes a lot of sense. We were definitely surprised game 2, but I mean, it's in our name. You can't ban our Poppy. No.
Real quick question for you, Jaundice. 2 incredibly clean Thresh games. And I mean no slight to what I'm going to say. Were you surprised that they did not put StarCraft in the bot lane and instead they opted for OP?
Whenever it came to just like the laning phase, the biggest reason why we ended up doing the Thresh is because Ali plays Thresh, and not saying anything about my Thresh, but I mean, make her own ass.
It saves us a ban. Like it saved us a ban to just look to play Thresh.
Did someone say daddy?
So instead of like making it to where we had to worry about Ali's Thresh, we just opted for me just playing support and just going for the Thresh. As for like the lane opponent, it didn't really matter because like Thresh is like a super huge lane bully. And so with the bot lane, like the first one being Blitzcrank and then the second one being Braum, like being the ADC, I guess it really wouldn't have mattered because it was just battle of the supports at that point. And we ended up just getting the better of it with just the trades. And like game 1, just watching it is like I was telling my entire team, I was like, it's literally they blow all of their loads on me, and then we win the team fight, which happened like over and over and over.
Yeah, game 1 was the big rip to Gio's KDA over this.
Yeah. It was just like, oh, John has got a hook. Everybody hopped on me. 4-man ulted me, and I was like, okay, that's fair.
I have a question again for both of you. Why did game 1 take so long? Like,
Why did what?
Why did game 1 take so long? You had 5v3 inhibitor down, minions coming in, and then you went for the Baron, which you then lost.
They had wave. Oh, you mean the second Baron?
Well, actually, because I heard there were 2 times.
At one point, we got some kills. We were gonna. Gio called to end, or somebody called to end. It might not have been Gio, but then we realized that they still have their Ori up. So without Baron, we're never gonna siege into them because we just cleared the way. So we went to the Baron, did that, okay, cool. And then obviously, like, small lapse in moment when we didn't check for Elliot. The Baron was on 2K, and I'm just like, wait, where the fuck is Elliot? And then, god damn it, like it was like, of course.
Dude, he stood still for a solid 15 seconds, did not move a muscle, was just standing next to that blast guy.
And it's a sign that like we're getting closer to our Baron play, because we played everything about that Baron super freaking clean until we didn't check for their jungle.
Yep.
And and Elliot is like known for that. Elliot gets more steals than like anybody. So that's really why it lasted longer. I don't think we could have ended around the first Baron. I think the first Baron was a good tempo play and a good let's get some of these towers down. It was the second Baron that was going to be the ending push, and then we second Baron.
Yeah.
So
well, I gotta say, I was very impressed with your guys' play this week.
Thanks, buddy.
Like really the Baron that you got stolen away was probably the only.
We also had there was one fight that my idiot teammates decided to top lane and I didn't have TP 4v5, but we're not gonna talk.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just very clean play, like individually. People that were possibly getting bullied in lane, like, stayed safe. No one fed any kills.
Yeah.
You waited until you guys grouped up as a team, and your team play was clean. Played your
Colin
strength.
gets tilt proof for having to deal with the going to dairy.
Oh
He
yeah.
gets tilt proof for that. We told him once we realized it was Nico, we're like, bro, you got one job, don't end. and he did that very well, and I'm proud of him. Because dude's not a top lane man, he's a support man, and so he's kind of getting shuffled around a little bit with some of these comps we're throwing out there. And he's super cool about just doing what he needs to do to get us some W's, and that's huge to have. And
Definitely. Well, other teams need to take note that you had two like very meta champions played into you today. You had Jinx, super hardcore carry.
Is Jinx? I don't know jack shit about the 80 carry meta. Jinx meta?
Jinx is very strong. Like,
all right.
In the right position,
she's actually
late game
ridiculous.
can 1v5 and like 3-shot the entire team.
Yeah.
If it gets to be that
Gotcha.
late. And
well, I know
the
Callista's
Nico,
back.
Yeah.
Oh, you were talking about the Nico.
Well,
he's talking about Jinx and Nico.
The Jinx and Nico, two very meta, like very strong picks right now, and you guys still stomped over a team that picked both of them. So that is very, very impressive. You guys still played to your strengths and didn't get meta.
We're good about that. Everybody's good about knowing what the best thing is for our team fight, whether we want to poke it early or whether we want to get hooked by a blitzcrank. Like, everybody's pretty good about this is what we need to do for this team fight situation. And that's one of the things that I think is unteachable in a team is just that team fight instinct. And between Geo, Frontlash, Fudgy, myself, Colin, we're all pretty solid team fighters. We threw Colin on the Scion. We hadn't run that at all. I said, Colin, you're the primary engaged, dude, so you're going to be looking for it. You're going to be the one in charge of it. And dude did a beast-ass job with it. I was super happy.
I know you said that you didn't have any more questions, but Rich, if anyone can hear you, do you have any questions? Awesome. Well, hey, thank you guys again. Awesome game. Everyone watching, we will see you next time.
Thank you guys for casting.
Not yo.